I said the casino don't want to let Manny lose. Nope. So the casino don't want to let Manny lose. And I knew it was rare, right? Because Mario Barrios just came off of a draw.
I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because, you know, like I was there trying to cheer when it was fight for Mario. But it's, you know, people even cheering when Pacquiao was like missing shots or whatever.
And he shocked me. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do the 12 rounds route. He looked really good until the 12th round. And Barrios just didn't do enough, man. He just was stuck in second gear.
The boxing world had a lot to say after the Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios fight. Eddie Hearn didn't hold back. He felt Barrios underperformed, especially since he had the size advantage. According to Hearn, Barrios should have been dominating, but instead, he seemed off his game, maybe even nervous. He believes Barrios could have done much better, which has only fueled more discussion about whether the fight really showed what both men are capable of.
All the 6 rounds, like, really? Pacquiao is not completely dominating like that.
No.
But moving forward,
yeah, listen, I didn't want to say because obviously Jesse's friends with him, but I just don't rate Barrios. Like, I mean, you know, you had like obviously Boots has moved up now, but Boots was the welterweight king. Imagine what Boots would do to Mario Barrios. You know, you just saw Barrios really squeeze out a decision on that Jake Paul-Mike Tyson card against someone very average with all due respect. So he should be really dominating Pacquiao, but I don't think he's an elite welterweight.
The opportunities of Barrios, you know, just being in there, I feel like he just looks a little bit too nervous.
Who, Barrios?
Yeah,
but you should really be walking Pacquiao down and beating him up. Look at the size of Barrios, you know. But I don't know, like maybe he's going to win. Is it going to the scorecards now, eh?
He's going to score, right?
Really? 7-1, really?
I'm telling you.
Absolutely. Rolando Romero echoed what many fans were thinking. Manny Pacquiao looked sharp and in control the entire fight. He praised Manny for putting on a performance that truly entertained, showing once again why he's such a respected name in boxing. Romero pointed out that even without a knockout, the match was exciting thanks to Manny's skill and the overall intensity in the ring.
Hey everybody, look, everybody follow my boy King Robert.
Oh, King Robert, what's up, Rob, dog? I already followed King Robert. Hey, what'd you think about the fight?
Okay.
Rolly, what'd you think about the fight?
So you better show him more love.
Before you fight, Ryan Garcia told you to kick his ass when we are here. Hey, Rolly, the last shout out to my son in Mexico, bro. Rolly, shout out to my son in Mexico, Rolly.
Hey, Rolly, what'd you think about the fight, though, really? What'd you think about Pacquiao tonight?
I thought, you know, it was a close fight where it could have went either way, but Pacquiao looked good, man. Pacquiao looked good for those first, like, 8 rounds. He looked real good.
Do you feel like that?
Wait. I'm trying to go this way.
Yeah. Do you think a rematch is warranted, Rolly?
What?
Do you think a rematch is warranted?
Yo, Brick City News.
I don't know.
Robert, what'd you think about the fight?
Oh, man, Pacquiao by a round. It was a close fight.
It was a close fight, right?
I mean, it wasn't like your champion didn't get beat. So that's you know.
What'd you make for the account that Pacquiao made for himself tonight?
Angelo.
Keith Thurman, who once faced Manny Pacquiao in the ring, made a smart bet on the fight and walked away with $8,500. He didn't just get lucky. Thurman figured that with both Pacquiao and Barrios being highly skilled and experienced, a draw was a real possibility. In his view, neither man was likely to clearly lose. His bet showed not only confidence, but a sharp read on their conditioning and ring intelligence.
Keith, what'd you think about it, bro?
I got paid.
You got paid?
I got paid.
Wait, you bet the draw?
500. I got paid.
No, you didn't.
Come on, you want to see the ticket?
Yes, I want to see the
You
ticket.
want to see the ticket? Look at this.
Let's see.
Where is it at? Come on.
Where is it?
You got look.
Hey, why'd you think it was gonna be a draw?
You want to know my answer?
Yeah.
He'll tell you. What I tell you?
He said,
Manny don't lose in Vegas, so you gotta have a draw.
So I said the casino don't want to let Manny lose. Nope. So the casino don't want to let Manny lose. And I knew it was rare, right? Because Mario Barrios just came off of a draw. But I said, man, I don't know why, but it's right there, baby. It's right there. First ticket.
You guys are blocking it.
First ticket.
You gotta move to the right.
No,
wait, how much you
first ticket.
You won $8,500.
Easy work. Easy work. I don't know. Maybe I know boxing. Maybe I don't. I don't know what I know.
You thought it was a draw, though, Keith?
Look, what I tell everybody, Mario Barrios has a good jab. I said his strength is his poise. He stayed poised and composed the whole time. His jab was really good tonight. I said, and he needs to make the old man. He needs to make the old man use those legs. He did.
I think he got
But Pacquiao, you know, he was popping in, but he was getting caught a little bit on the way out. It was, look, I try to explain boxing to y'all. It don't matter what you think. There's 3 judges, and they're different every single day. Every fight night, they're different judges. Those 3 judges, that's all that matters. The fight's over. It is what it is.
Chris Algieri, who once fought Pacquiao himself, admitted he was shocked. He didn't expect Pacquiao, especially at his age, to keep up that kind of pace for all 12 rounds. While he was impressed by Manny, he was disappointed in Barrios. Algieri felt the younger fighter had far more to offer, but failed to use his skills and experience the way a true champion should.
With Chris Algieri, post-fight, Manny Pacquiao majority draw, man. What do you think about that decision?
Man, I think, listen, it's a super close fight. Actually, where are we going?
We're this way, right?
Is it? That's not? Okay.
We go up and out,
Super close fight, back and forth. I mean, Manny shocked me. I didn't think that he was going to be able to do the 12 rounds route. He looked really good until the 12th round. And Barrios just didn't do enough, man. He just was stuck in second gear. It seemed like there were a lot of opportunities for him to take advantage, and he just didn't. Manny did a great job of utilizing the crowd, utilizing his hand speed, his foot speed, some movement just to keep the emotion there. I was saying during the PPV.com live chat, I mean, Barrios fighting with zero swagger, with no attitude. Like, it just wasn't selling anything he was doing. He did a lot of good work, but you had to be really, really watching to see him do it. And I don't know, man. I think as close as that was, as close as that fight, was. I mean, how do you not give it to Manny?
Even though most people felt Pacquiao outshined Barrios, Manny stayed humble and slightly disappointed. He admitted he wasn't happy with how the fight turned out and felt let down by the draw. Still, he expressed gratitude for being back in the ring after so many years, calling it a personal win despite the official result. For Manny, just stepping into the spotlight again meant everything. And for fans, judging a fight between a legendary Hall of Famer and a current world champion was always going to be a tough call.
I know you enjoyed the fight, but I thought, although the decision is it's not really favor to me. Like, I'm sad, but I did my best. Being a no fight for 4 years, I'm happy for my performance tonight. So thank you to all your support.
One fan summed it up best. A user named Kashmir Star tweeted, "I knew it. Manny was winning, but Barrios is champ. It's not that easy." That post captured the complicated nature of the fight, Pacquiao's skill versus Barrios' champion status, and why the final decision wasn't so clear-cut. Meanwhile, Barrios' trainer backed his fighter, saying Barrios gave everything in training camp. He also pointed out that one of the judges actually had them winning. While most people sided with Manny, the message from Barrios' corner was clear. They stood by their work and respected the fight they gave.
This is Jonathan Agger, Fifth Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Bob Santos. Really good fight in Vegas tonight between your man Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao, but it ends in a draw. Disappointed?
Well, of course, you're always disappointed when you don't come up with the number one goal. The number one goal is always to be victorious. But I'm proud that Mario, retained his title. And he put his heart and soul into this camp. The judges seen it the way they seen it. One judge had us winning the fight, obviously. The other two judges, had it a draw. I thought Manny was doing what he could towards the end of the fight to try to steal rounds. And obviously he had the crowd behind him. And I think sometimes that can influence a lot of things when they're cheering whether he lands a punch or he doesn't. And we're all human, so we can be influenced by things of that nature. But at the end of the day, I thought we did enough to win the fight, and we'll see what happens moving forward.
Brian Mendoza took a different stance from most. He didn't believe Pacquiao clearly won. In his view, fans were letting nostalgia take over. They were just excited to see Manny back in action. Mendoza admitted Pacquiao put in a solid effort, but he felt it wasn't enough to earn the win. He argued that the hype around Manny's return may have influenced how people judged the fight.
He came off Pacquiao got a draw against Mario Barrios. It was a close fight. A lot of people that I talked to thought kind of Manny pulled it out, but I don't know. What did you think?
I actually disagree. I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario, but it's people even cheering when Pacquiao's like missing shots or whatever. I think it was great to see him back, but I feel like that's not the type of fight where you take the title from the champion. People forget Mario's the champion in this fight. I feel like they didn't want to give Manny an L for this, so I feel like that's why it's kind of a draw or something. I didn't think Mario respected him too much, so I will, say on that side. I think he respected him a little too much. You're in there with like a living legend, someone that you watched growing up, so I know it had to be a crazy feeling, but I still feel like he got the job done.
Ring Magazine, a trusted name in boxing, echoed what many fans felt. In a tweet, they wrote, "Manny Pacquiao proved he still got it after his valiant effort versus Mario Barrios." The message captured the essence of the night. Pacquiao's performance wasn't just about the result, but about his enduring speed, stamina, and fighting spirit. In the post-fight interview, Mario Barrios admitted what many before him have said: Manny still hits hard. Even at 46, Pacquiao's power was real. That one statement confirmed what viewers saw: Manny wasn't just moving, he was landing with impact. Barrios' words also gave context to his cautious style, hinting that he may have underestimated just how dangerous Pacquiao still is.
Pacquiao got a draw against Mario Barrios. It was a close fight. A lot of people that I talked to thought kind of Manny pulled it out, but I don't know. What did you think?
I actually disagree. I feel like people are still kind of voting just because we're all so happy to see Manny back. I feel like that was some of it because I was there trying to cheer when it was quiet for Mario, but it's people even cheering when Pacquiao's like missing shots or whatever. I think it was great to see him back, but I feel like that's not the type of fight where you take the title from the champion. People forget Mario's the champion in this fight. I feel like they didn't want to give Manny an L for this, so I feel like that's why it's kind of a draw or something. I didn't think Mario respected him too much, so I will, say on that side. I think he respected him a little too much. You're in there with like a living legend, someone that you watched growing up, so I know it had to be a crazy feeling, but I still feel like he got the job done.
Most analysts agreed, this fight was far from one-sided. Both fighters had real challenges. Manny had to rely on his experience at 46, while Barrios carried the pressure of youth and size. Given the circumstances, many felt the draw was a fair result. It was a clash between a living legend and a rising champion, and the technical back and forth made it hard to declare a clear winner. Still, experts were more critical of Barrios. While they admitted Pacquiao wasn't in his prime, the bigger issue was Barrios' performance. He missed key opportunities, held back too often, and didn't throw enough punches. Against an older opponent, that lack of urgency raised questions. Was Barrios really trying to win, or just make it through the rounds?
Barrios' embarrassing performance, but a good performance for Pacquiao considering what had happened. Cook me all you want in the comments. I blame this more on Mario Barrios, just not. He's the worst. Jinky Pacquiao did a great job matchmaking this. He is by far the worst world champion I've seen in boxing in a very long time. Mario Barrios did absolutely zero. He had hurt Manny, I think in around round 11, and he let him off the hook, didn't do anything. He hurt him to the body one other time, and he looked really good in the first round. Horrible performance by Mario Barrios. How he got a draw, I wouldn't have given him a draw. I had Pacquiao ahead. And I thought for sure, even if it was close, they would give it to Pacquiao. They give it a draw, majority draw. I'm not going to say that I'm not shocked, but I think it was the best case scenario for Manny. And Barrios got lucky. It was a best case scenario for Manny because it moves the division forward a little bit, but he didn't look that bad. Barrios looks horrible. If he was in there with Brian Norman Jr., he would have been KO'd, or God forbid he was in with Boots. Manny, I know people are still going to say, look, Manny won. Manny did not look good. That's to tell you how bad Barrios is. He didn't look good at all. His punches were sloppy. He was slow. He didn't look effective. I don't care what anybody says. That's what I saw. Granted, he's 46 years old.
Veteran trainer Manny Robles was clear in his opinion. He believed Pacquiao won the fight. What stood out to him wasn't just Manny's performance, but how impressive it was for someone at his age. Robles highlighted Pacquiao's conditioning, ring intelligence, and sharpness during exchanges. He wrapped up his thoughts with a hopeful note, saying he'd love to see Manny step into the ring again, hinting that the boxing world might still have more to witness from the legendary Filipino fighter.
It was a very this Manny Pacquiao? Yeah. Manny won. Yeah. Manny won. He shut me up, man. I honestly thought that Barrios was gonna win big, and Manny showed up, man. Manny, I was pulling for Manny, and I was hoping to see. Look, Manny back in his prime, bro. Forget about it, man.
Yeah, he was a boss.
About it. But it was a good fight. But still, Manny did enough to win. This was not a draw.
Do you think Manny will come back again?
I hope so. After this performance, I sure hope so.
Gary Antoine Russell gave an enthusiastic breakdown of Pacquiao's performance. He was impressed by Manny's speed, power, and overall energy throughout the fight. In his view, Pacquiao clearly won at least 8 rounds and consistently outworked Barrios in nearly every exchange. Russell's take echoed what many fans believed, that Manny had done more than enough to earn the win. He also gave Pacquiao credit for keeping up such a high level of performance well into his 40s.
Entertaining fight. Father Time didn't show in Manny Pacquiao. A lot of people thought his age was going to catch up with him. It didn't play a part at all in that fight. He was fast, he was strong, he was in shape, and he didn't show any kinks in his armor. You know, I'm proud of him. To many more than Manny Pacquiao, I take my hat off to him.
Who would you love to see him fight next?
Honestly, I would like to see a rematch. I would like to see a rematch. Why? Because I don't think that was a legitimate decision. So, but it is what it is, you know.
What do you think Mario could have done better to actually sway people to believe this was a draw?
It could have been more active. I feel like he was waiting too long. Mario Barrios, he's a precision fighter, you know, but Manny Pacquiao, he's too busy for a fighter that's just want to sit there and take pictures and look pretty. Mario Barrios, I feel like he got to be punctual when he's boxing. You can be a boxer, but be an effective boxer. You know, I feel like he was just waiting there in the pocket a little too long, and that just kind of like cost him a couple of rounds. That's why I say I don't think it should have been a majority draw. A split decision, Manny Pacquiao, if anything.
What was your scorecard?
Split decision, Manny Pacquiao.
How many rounds did Manny win?
I give him 7, 8 tops.
You felt like Mario?
8 tops. But I feel like Manny Pacquiao all around outworked Mario.
Robert "The Ghost" Guerrero shared his thoughts, highlighting the crowd's love for Pacquiao and the energy surrounding his return. He pointed out that the arena was clearly behind Manny, and that kind of support said a lot. In Guerrero's eyes, Pacquiao had the edge, doing just enough to pull ahead of Barrios, even if the judges didn't see it that way.
People do not see it that way.
I know, but everybody loves Manny. Come on, shoot. Everybody loves Manny, no matter what. I mean, you know, I think he edged it out. I think he won it by a round or two. So, you know, I just think Mario Barrios needed to use his jab a lot more. He needed to pump it. I mean, that single jab, it's kind of tough to get. You know, to keep Manny off with his speed and his power with the single jab. Hell no, I want to fight Manny. Throw him in with me, shit. Gotta play the video game, Pac-Man Ghost? It's like that my whole career. He's been running from me, so.
Sean Gibbons was clearly surprised by Barrios' performance. He expected much more from the younger fighter. On the other hand, he had nothing but praise for Pacquiao, pointing out that Manny still had the speed, stamina, movement, and volume needed to win. His reaction reflected what many in Pacquiao's camp felt. The legend had done enough to secure another defining moment in his career. That same sentiment echoed across social media and boxing forums. Fans were frustrated by Barrios' low output and lack of urgency. Many questioned why a younger world champion didn't take more risks or push harder against a 46-year-old opponent. In the end, the judges called it a draw, allowing Barrios to keep his title, but it left fans wondering how different the result might have been if Barrios had shown more fire.
The Manny Pacquiao event versus Mario has officially finished and left a lot of fans disappointed in Las Vegas. The fight took place in the MGM Grand in Las Vegas and it ended in a majority draw. I was reading some of the comments and a lot of people were saying that Pacquiao got robbed on the fight. Other people were saying that Mario was taking it easy on Manny Pacquiao. And remember, Floyd Mayweather said if this man right here got the W, that he was gonna give him a rematch. But since it's a draw now, we don't know what's gonna happen there. After seeing the fight, I did see that Manny still had his combination punches and he still has that speed that he's known for. Mario wasn't throwing that many punches and he didn't seem to be all there. But for the people that saw the fight, let me know what you guys think. Do you think Manny won or Mario? In today's time, it's actually very difficult to tell who's out there to really win that W or who's there just to throw in the towel real quick and get that paycheck. I blame Jake Paul for this, but I'm very curious to know what are your thoughts about all this down below in the comments. And like always, don't forget to follow for more viral news. Ciao, pescado.
That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next one.